Alright, we only need one more point in 2 games. Let's see, 9th game of the season. Aubameyang, Martial, Ousmane Dembele, Conte, SBC Dembele, and SBC Vidal. Philip Lahm into the era, and the Luke Shaw unupgraded footies card. Of course, Butland in goal, because who the fuck else would be in goal? But shouldn't be too bad. Let's see how it goes. What was that? Ooh. I have zero idea what he was doing. But hey, Butland kicked it right to Ronaldo. And I just drilled it. I'll take it. No, that's hella funny. Ronaldo to Joaquin. Roy! You haven't done anything all the time. Okay, come on, guys. You're better than that. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, it's halftime, 1-0. We are being beaten on possession, but we have more shots than everything. I feel like we have a very good chance of winning the title with this game, and I see no reason why we won't. Alright, second 45. Let's go. I'm sorry, but what? Schmeichel, you man! Oh my god. Back. What the fuck? Oh dear God, Schmeichel. Ooh!
Ronaldo! How about that from Cristiano Ronaldo? How many players in world football would dare to try that?
The closest thing I'm going to score to a Porto-looking goal. Hell of a shot by Ronaldo. Classic Ronaldo. 2-0, 63rd. The title is gonna be ours. And we have done it. We have won 2-0 with a great performance by Ronaldo, and 9.2 rating, man of the match for Ronaldo, 2 goals with the assist for Roy Keane. We killed it, the 15K for winning the title. Apparently we were outshot and out possession, but it's not how the cookie crumbled. And we fucking did it. Look at that. Title won. 1 game remaining. Old school Manchester United team. And it was pretty straightforward. It hit a lot of bumps on the road. But yeah, we did it. Fuck yeah. And we qualified for the weekend league. Alright, so we did it. We won the Div 1 title with this team. It was a very good team. I really enjoyed playing with them. Just some highlights. With Sheringham and Solskjaer, they played left and right center mids. Offensively, I didn't feel like they did a lot. I think both of them only scored... Solskjaer scored 3 goals. Sheringham scored 2. So they weren't prolific in their positions. But I felt like, even though they both don't have very good defending at all, just having bodies there, and if you know how to mark and move people around, they're sufficient as center mids to defend well enough to not give up stupid chances or anything. So they were good. I enjoyed playing with both of them, and Sheringham did have that one winner in the first game, which was very helpful for sure. I think George Best was the star of the team. He had 8 goals in 9 games, and there was that one game he scored 4 goals, sometimes out of his mind. And to be perfectly honest, he should have had a lot more goals because there were so many chances we had with him where, like, close range chances that were just saved by the keeper. So, I mean, it is what it is. He played great though, highly recommend. Ryan Giggs, 5 goals in 9 games. I felt that in the first few games he really was non-existent, which is why I ended up bringing on Martial in the first 1 or 2, just because I felt like he was doing nothing. But later in the season he really played much better, and his 2-star weak foot is not the best at all, but there were a number of times where he scored with his right foot, and it really helped us. Ronaldo was great. I've had him for a long time, so the numbers don't mean anything, but he played great, of course. Same with George Best. He could have scored more goals. Roy Keane did nothing offensively, but I felt like he was very strong, just sitting back and like holding down the fort defensively. I didn't feel like at any point I was like mad at how he was playing it. He was always playing well, and I mean, his pace is a little bit low, but as long as you don't push him up too far and get him back into position to defend, it works well. Blanc and Ferdinand are a hell of a duo to have as center backs with their pace and strength in defending. I mean, there were plenty of times where I got caught out and Ferdinand or Blanc would save me because of their pace and their defending, so that was good. Recommend both of them. They were 2 of the most expensive players on this team as well, so that shows. And then the fullbacks, Evra and Neville, I was a little skeptical on using both of them because they both have Evra has 79 pace, Neville has 80 pace, and I thought it might be pretty easy for them to get caught out, so I was worried about that for sure. But at no point I felt like I was being really beaten hard all game down the wings. I felt like they did their jobs, even though I do tend to attack a lot with my wingbacks. I felt like they did great. And lastly, Schmeichel. Schmeichel was great in goal. There were a number of times where the opponent probably should have scored and he saved it. Great goalkeeper, would highly recommend him. And so, yeah, that's the team. That's the season. We did it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I don't know when or if I'll post another video, but until then, I'll see you guys later.